So before moving forward in the video, I would like to tell you about the brand new offering of Algocamp, which is the Lambda 5.0 course. So this is the fifth iteration of the flagship advanced backend development course with Node.js, but this time it's bigger and better. This time, Algocamp has introduced a lot of new projects. The whole ecosystem is going to be more AI powered. There are projects including Lovable Clone, your own AI fitness tracker, own AI interview planner and interview prep, I would say, tool. There is some deep engineering concepts around distributed transaction using which you're going to make a payment system or a payment wallet system altogether. There's going to be a workflow manager project. You're going to try to understand how exactly you can use the concepts of, let's say, CDC in order to implement different projects. A lot of deep technical projects and deep technical understanding you are going to get. This particular course is going to focus on making sure that you understand the system architectures and deep system concept that a lot of senior engineers are always involved with, and try to make projects on top of that. You are going to see actual scaling strategies, replication strategies, how you can make sure that your system is fault tolerant, and concepts around, let's say, Kafka, concept around Redis and whatnot. There is so many different projects that are actually added, including a WhatsApp system, something like a Netflix-like system, a Twitch-like system, a lot of AI-powered tools. We are going to actually make something like Lovable Clone and whatnot. Do check out the link in the description section below. Get the idea about all the projects that you are going to get and build. This is something that will take you from an absolutely beginner level backend developer to a very advanced level backend engineer altogether. We have received such great testimonies from the last set of batches, and people are actually loving what we have already built, but this time we have made sure that this is bigger and better. So do check out the link in the description section below and use this coupon code to get massive discounts on the current price. And now let's go back to the video.
Now, because we have solved the problem of next greater element, now let me ask you one question. Instead of next greater element, if somebody asks you the previous greater element, now isn't this going to be a cakewalk? Because let's say you are given an array. Inside the array, you just found that for any particular index, what is the first element to the right of it, which is greater than the element. Now you want to find the first element to the left of it, which is greater than the current element. If I put a absolute no-brainer logic, how about you reverse the array? For example, you have 5, 3, 1, 6, 2, 4. Okay. Reverse the array. 4, 2, 6, 1, 3, 5. Now, what is the next greater element for 4? 6. Next greater for 2? 6. Next greater for 1, for 6, minus 1. Next greater for 1, 3. Next greater for 3, 5. Next greater for 5, minus 1. If you take a look at it here, previous greater for 5, minus 1. Previous greater for 3, 5. Previous greater for 1, 3. Previous greater for 6, minus 1. For 2 it is 6. For 4 it is 6. For 4 the answer is 6. 4 the answer is 6. For 2 the answer is 6. 2 the answer is 6. Here 6 is minus 1. 6 minus 1. For 1 the answer is 3. 1 the answer is 3. For 3 the answer is 5. 3 the answer is 5. For 5 is the answer minus 1. So once you have calculate next greater element, reverse the output array. So 2 reversals you have to do. Just reverse the output array. Okay. Minus 1, 5. 1 second. What happened? Minus 1, 5, 3, minus 1, 6, 6. That's your answer. Reversing an array takes order of n time. Next greater element takes order of n time. Reversing again takes order of n time. So this solution has been solved in time complexity order of n. That's it. So you have solved the previous greater element question. Now let me ask you one more question. How about I ask you the next smaller element? Now, is this going to be a task? In the next greater element code, let me bring the next greater element code in front of you. Or even if we don't get the code, let me write a pseudocode here. What we were doing was for I equals to 1, I less than n, I plus plus. And we say while knock stack dot is empty and ARR at I is greater than ARR of stack.top. Right? This was the condition that we were checking. For next greater element, we were checking this condition. The only thing that you have to change is this. Because now, instead of looking at the decreasing curves, instead of storing the decreasing curves, now you will be storing the increasing curves. That's it. So you make a change here, then output of st.top is equals to ARR at I, st.pop, st.push I. That's it. That's the only change that you have to do in order to get the next smaller element. Just change the comparison condition. And now you have the access to the next smaller element. Do you think it will be a cakewalk to get the previous smaller element? Just reverse the array, calculate next smaller element and reverse the output array. That's it. You can solve next previous smaller also in order of n time. You can solve next smaller also in order of n time. All of the 4 variations can be solved in order of n time.